What is up, guys? My name is T-Man, and welcome to my Battle Spot series, Chase to the Championships. I meant to start getting recording a little bit earlier on into Sun and Moon, but with college, I've been extremely busy, so I wanted to make sure I at least got out some stuff before London happened. So I will be recording today, and I will work on getting a firmer, not only recording schedule, but a streaming schedule as well as I come back from London. So when I do get back from London, please look forward to that. But today on screen, we will have my team here of Pelipper, Golduck, Tapu Koko, Parasect, Celesteela, and Garchomp. So it's a bit of a spin on our rain team that we've seen a little bit more since the format has started, and that is not something I wanted to see. We're going to see the Gastrodon on screen there. So we're playing Red 1 with a rating of 1430. I am just starting out on the ladder. I was playing on a different DS, so I did have to reset my rating. But let's see what we have here. We have the Krookodile, the Salandit, or rather the Salazzle, Gastrodon, Aerodactyl, Arcanine, and Starmie. So this actually looks like a pretty good matchup for our rain team here. But of course the Gastrodon is the thing that's threatening me the most here. I don't have a lot of ways to reliably hit it. I think my best way to hit it is probably to Tectonic Rage it with Garchomp. So I definitely want to bring Garchomp here. I wouldn't mind leading with Pelipper. I am using Scarf Pelipper. So I have a decent speed advantage against most of the things on his team. And Hurricane also will be doing a decent amount to that Gastrodon there. So I actually think I want to lead with Tapu Koko since there is a lot of things that it outspeed it and will do a lot of damage to, so I think that'll be useful. I definitely want to bring my Garchomp, and then for the last level, I think I can just bring Golduck. If I can take care of the Gastrodon, it does a great job against the rest of his team. Do I want to bring the Celesteela, though? I'm going to bring the Golduck. I figured that if I brought the Celesteela, maybe I can just Leech Seed out the opposing Gastrodon, but I think this will be fine. So far, I think Golduck and Garchomp are both things going into the season I said that I probably wasn't going to be using. I didn't like them too much. Garchomp in particular, just because I don't think there's a lot of things that you can Earthquake next to in this format, but I already had the Celesteela and the Pelipper on this team, so it made it a little bit easier to slot in. So we will be getting the rain up here with Pelipper, and I believe we will have the speed advantage on both of these opposing Pokemon, so that is definitely something that's very nice for us to have here. I can just go for a Scald onto the Salazzle, but there is always the risk of him switching into the Gastrodon. So I think what I want to do here on turn 1 is probably just U-turn off the Starmie, and then fire off a Thunder onto something. I might actually want to just double target into the Salazzle, break a potential Focus Sash there, since that can just Sludge Bomb and take out my Tapu Koko. So I think that's what I'm going to do actually, is go for the U-turn onto the Salazzle and go for the Thunder into the Salazzle as well. I am modest Tapu Koko, so it actually should underspeed the Salazzle, but I do have the Focus Sash, so I will be living on attack from it. But yes, we do see the Gastrodon come in, so correct play there, not going for a water move into the potential switch in, and we will go first, break any potential Focus Sashes there on the Salazzle. I think I want to go into Garchomp here, just to start putting some damage on that opposing Gastrodon. I do expect a Sludge Bomb to come out onto my Tapu Koko here, and I do expect it to be faster. Yeah, it is. So, Tapu Koko going to be brought down to its Focus Sash. Hopefully it does not get the poison. Focus Sash does activate, and he does get the poison, which is really unfortunate. But I can also make that work out in my own favor. By bringing back in Pelipper, I can go for a Earthquake and a Hurricane onto the Gastrodon, so not the end of the world, just something a little bit annoying that I have to deal with. So yeah, Tapu Koko is gonna go down there, which is unfortunate. But I think Pelipper and Garchomp are in a decent spot. Obviously, this Starmie is something that I'm afraid of, since they just Ice Beam the Garchomp if it wants to. I wonder how much something like Hurricane would do to Gastrodon. I think I'm going to be doing under 50%, which is very concerning. And in that case, I probably want to actually start Hurricaning away at the Starmie, just so that I can get my Tectonic Rage off onto the Gastrodon, because right now I don't see a way to KO the Gastrodon if I don't remove the Starmie first. So yeah, I'm just going to go for a Protect and a Hurricane, I believe. Let's see what he decides to do. I'm expecting an Ice Beam into my Garchomp slot, but I guess we could see something like a Thunderbolt. Maybe I do believe Starmie does get the Thunderbolt, so we do at least 50%, and we do get the Confusion there, so let's see what Starmie decides to go for. Maybe it hits itself. It does not, and it does go for Surf, so looks like we're going to see a few turns of Surf here from the Starmie, trying to power up that that Gastrodon sitting next to it. Yeah, Surf doing so much damage, and the Muddy Water, I would not be surprised if that does enough to pick up the Pelipper. I mean, we are a 4 HP Pelipper, and that does so much damage. Yeah, after seeing how much the Surf did, that's really unfortunate that Pelipper wasn't able to take that, but not the end of the world. I do think we're still in the game, depending on if the Starmie is carrying Ice Beam. I would expect it to be carrying Ice Beam, and it would just go for it in the Garchomp and KO it. But if he does not, we can always just go for Tectonic Rage on the Gastrodon there and go for an Ice Beam into it. Ice Beam will give us any necessary chip that we might need. So let's see if Starmie does go for the Ice Beam on the Garchomp, because I think that's the big thing that I'm scared of right now. If we are able to take out the Gastrodon, I do think it's very possible that Golduck can just Hydro Pump the Starmie and take it out, since it is a Rain Boosted Hydro Pump that should do about 40%, I'd assume, to the Starmie, as long as it isn't bulky. But yeah, the Gastrodon is definitely the one of the hardest things for this team to deal with. Starmie does go for the Protect, which is very fine by me. I did double up into that Gastrodon, so let's see if we are able to pick up a knockout with Ice Beam and Tectonic Rage. I do get the freeze in the Gastrodon too. I don't think it's going to end up mattering, because I do think the Tectonic Rage or Z-Move here will activate, and I do think this will pick up a knockout onto the Gastrodon here. Yeah, I love the new Z-Moves. I think they're so cool. I think having something that's so close to what we had in 2013 with the gems is so awesome. These animations are absolutely beautiful too. So yeah, Gastrodon is not going to be able to take that, and it will go down from the double up there. So, we are still going to have our Rain up, and we will be able to outspeed that that Starmie there, since we are in Rain, and the Crocodile will be coming in, actually. I do believe I only have one turn of Rain left. I have two. So, I think my play here is probably just to Swords Dance, and to, I could Scald or Hydro Pump the Starmie, depending on what I think the Starmie's gonna, or depending on whether or not I think Scald is gonna KO. I think Rain Boosted Scald will be able to KO, but I kind of want to play it safe with Hydro Pump, just to guarantee that I pick up a knockout, because I'm almost certain that Hydro Pump will pick up a knockout on the Starmie here. Obviously, I'm risking the accuracy if I don't Scald. I am expecting the Crocodile to Protect, which it does not, but Hydro Pump does connect with the Starmie, and I will get a Swords Dance off, so if it does come down to Crocodile 1v1 against the Garchomp here, I do think I'll be in an okay spot. In order to knock out the Golduck, I think he probably has the Black Hole Eclipse, which looks like what he's going for right here. Yeah. If he did Black Hole Eclipse the Garchomp, I should just be able to Scald the Crocodile next turn for a knockout. But yeah, what the Swords Dance there does is allow me to potentially still beat the Crocodile here if he does go for Black Hole Eclipse, which he did. So yeah, Golduck will be going down, but I do believe that we'll be able to just to a KO the Krookodile here. I don't think there's any option it has that it could KO me in one hit. So I think we're in a good spot. Just really just depends what the Krookodile decides to go for here. Earthquake actually just picks up the knockout though, so we're able to take this this first game here on our very first battle here. So that's very nice. Gastrodon definitely is one of the bigger threats to the team, though. I know that Gastrodon will wall most of the team if I am not able to get Tectonic Rage off onto it. And it's actually one of the things that in team building I'll say I'll take a bad matchup to, just because of the fact that I don't think it's one of the strongest Pokemon right now, but it definitely is vying for more play with stuff like Milotic and stuff like Gyarados seeing more play. So definitely something you should be aware of when you are team building, but it is something that I'm okay taking a slightly subpar matchup, as we do have at least some ways to deal with it in Hurricane and in Tectonic Rage, and I can even just bring Celesteela and start Leech Seed stalling it out. But we're going to get a second opponent. That's Dioxin from Italy with a rating of 1569. And we're going to see a team of Tapu Lele, oh man, that's a Gigalith, Marowak, Smeargle, Porygon Z, and Kartana. So I'm wondering if this is the Z conversion Porygon Z that we've been seeing around lately. It's very, very threatening, and the reason why I think that is because there is a Smeargle on the team, so it does have a partner to help it set up. So how do I want to deal with this? I think Garchomp for spread damage is very, very good. That's one of the best ways of dealing with a Porygon Z. I do want to bring Pelipper as well. It'll give me something to Earthquake next to, and it is fast, so that should definitely help out there as well. After that, I think Tapu Koko being able to shut down and sleep is cool, but I don't think it does enough against the rest of the team to really warrant that. Golduck in the back should be fine. I mean, as long as I keep Rain up, I'm definitely going to preserve Pelipper, even though I am leading it. I can probably just U-turn out on turn 1 against the Smeargle if I really want to. Do I want Parasect or Celesteela? Do I think you could set up Trick Room with anything? I doubt it's going to be Trick Room Smeargle, so it could be Trick Room Porygon Z. I highly doubt that as well, so I think I kind of wish to bring the Celesteela here. It does do a good number on both the Gigalith and the Tapu Lele, so I think Celesteela is a pretty decent bring here as well. But yeah, I'm definitely afraid of a potential Porygon Z conversion setup and sweep. And for anybody who doesn't know what Z conversion does, it normally conversion, what it does is it transforms Porygon into whatever type is in the first move slot. So I know we've been testing it with Blizzard, so you can do have Blizzard in your first move slot and then use Z conversion, and Porygon Z will turn into an ice type. And what Z conversion does, it actually boosts all of its attacks, so all of its stats rather. So both of its attacking stats, both of its defenses, and its speed. So we are going to see the Smeargle and the Porygon lead. So definitely something that I'm afraid of. And yeah, this is going to be a very risky turn 1. I think I want to U-turn off the Smeargle and go for an Earthquake. I think a Follow Me coming out is probably the most likely thing. So yeah. If I can get Golduck in here, Golduck here would be great. So we are going to see no Follow Me. Maybe Spore was going to be coming out, but I think we should outspeed the Smeargle and be able to deal with it. I'm going to bring in Celesteela here since I am going for Earthquake, and hopefully I can bring in Golduck in the next few turns. Yeah, Earthquake's going to come out. It's going to do a good number to Porygon Z, and it's probably going to just KO Smeargle here. Yeah, so we do about half to Porygon. And he's just going to go for the Ice Beam, so I am definitely fine with that. I got to take out the Smeargle, which is the only thing that he can really use to save his Porygon if he was going to go for something like Z conversion. So I'm pretty comfortable just bringing in Golduck here, since I do still have the Rain up. If you're bringing in Gigalith, I guess we're in a little bit of a picky spot, but we can just switch out into Pelipper and reset Rain, so not the end of the world if he does bring in Gigalith here. He is going to bring in Kartana, though. Kartana could just Leaf Blade and KO Golduck, which is what I'm afraid of here. What I can do is I can just protect and then Heavy Slam the Kartana, break any potential Focus Sash. And then next turn I can work on just hammering away at the Kartana. I can also just go for a Heavy Slam on the Porygon Z and then worry about the Kartana next turn. And I think Porygon Z is one of the biggest threats, since I can just 2-KO the Kartana with both Golduck and Pelipper. I'm definitely protecting Golduck this turn. I'm not sure which one I'm going to Heavy Slam, though. I think I want to Heavy Slam Porygon Z. Yeah, next turn, I can always target down the Kartana, and then bring in Pelipper and finish it off. We are going to see Tri-Attack go off into Celesteela here, so not going to be doing that much damage. No status effects, so that's a positive. And Heavy Slam's going to take out Porygon Z. So that was a pretty solid turn. We do get the Beast Boost with Celesteela here, and we are running Special Defense as our Beast Boost. That's how we're EV'd. Yeah, I really like the Celesteela EV spread I have on this one. It is very fast and very bulky, so being able to get both of those is pretty nice. And the last one is going to be Marowak, so that's definitely something that we're okay with seeing. I think what I want to do is go for an Ice Beam into the Kartana and just double up into it. I do think it's just going to protect Marowak here, so I have to be careful of that. He does not, so could be very, very risky turn here, as Ice Beam is just going to KO the Kartana here, so no Focus has to keep it alive. Wow, that's actually very surprising. Heavy Slam's going to connect on the Marowak, do a little bit of damage, but I think this one should be wrapped up since we do still have the Pelipper in the back. Flare Blitz is going to connect, I'm assuming, with the Celesteela. So, yeah. Going to be doing not enough to pick up a knockout, though, so, yeah, Kartana is one of the things in the format that I think is one of the it's one of the stronger mons that you have to be wary of what it does, but the special defense on it just is so bad and hurts it so much. So yeah, I do like Focus Sash Kartana. I think that's one of the stronger Kartana sets that's being ran out there, because it does allow you to at least have to be double targeted first before you go down, and it does allow your Kartana to get a little bit more out of it as opposed to just taking one special move and going down. So, thank you very much, guys. I think that will be it for this episode. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you guys will be wanting in the future. I will be putting out a little bit of pre-London analysis if I can get to that, either today or tomorrow. And I will be looking forward to making a dedicated schedule when I get back from London. So please look forward to that. And thank you very much, guys, and I'll see you guys next time.